How do you prepare yourself for your initial meeting with a criminal defense attorney? First, if you have any sort of paperwork in your possession, such as a subpoena or an indictment, you should forward that on to your defense attorney that you're consulting with. Now, we don't want to get all of your discovery, but it's very helpful for us to have a copy of the indictment or a copy of the subpoena. At the very least, we can try to look up the case, or we can see who signed the subpoena. Do we know this prosecutor? Do we know this federal agent? What do we think of them? The second thing that you should do is actually look at your discovery. Now, you don't need to send all of your discovery to the attorney that you're consulting with, but it's very helpful for you to have it fresh in your mind as far as what is your case, what do they have on you, because the attorney that you're doing the initial consultation with will be asking you questions that relate to your case. And the third thing that you should do in preparation for your initial consultation with a criminal defense attorney is write down all your questions ahead of time. Now, you've been with this case probably for some time, you've had this subpoena probably for some time, and your mind is spinning. And if you've gone on the internet and if you've done a Google search, chances are you've come away with some crazy ideas of what happens in your case. So you should absolutely write down the questions that you have and ask them. There is no better substitute to an attorney telling you, hey, in my experience, the law says X, but it's actually Y. You need that type of guidance. And initial consultations are just that. It's the first meeting. And a lot of attorneys don't offer you a second meeting unless you're ready to retain. So make sure you write down all of your questions, get them out of the way, and use your time wisely.